the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind.
Let's look at another one. I've been doing a better job at this.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well.
I'll probably make another mess here. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Alright. I'm a little annoyed that they... There we go. Sniper can see in a little bit of damage to you.
Placing the weapon.
Yeah. Welcome back to CBH4K, and this is XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Now let's begin. But before we do that, let's check in the bar. Check in the memorial. Just look through everyone's name, because it's been a while. She died well. And we didn't really look at the memorial for the last... Crash the gate. You see that I did there? I gave everyone a nice little epitaph. Done like a bad A. I don't know if I'm allowed to say cusses that much. First Ranger down. So yeah, it's basically like a, you know what? Let's give a moment of silence. Press S. Sorry. Press F to pay respects, guys. Come on. Did you press F? Alright, let's begin properly now. Yeah, I think last time we basically took out the, what was it, yeah, it was a terrorist site. They don't call them terrorist sites now, they call them like, what was it called? A thingamajiggy. Yeah, it's called a thingamajiggy. Anyway, let's just scan. Oh, we got the black market. Ignore that. Are we making contact?
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We are both lost, and in turn cause great loss for others. I've shed blood in my
Let's just search for the...
just as you sent others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor.
We could do supplies, but I think we should just...
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Our intel on the Chosen is getting more detailed every day.
You're starting to win over my people, Commander. And that says something. My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders.
Oh, that's good. We should probably put that on us.
The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem. Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Do we gather intel? I'd say we just go for monks. It's still relatively early. We can get that. We can parlay that into something special. Do we have a specialist? No, we do not have a secondary specialist. We'll take you. Did we send one of our people in there? We don't have that many in the way of like good people to send, so we'll just issue. Okay, we have a moderate chance of ambush. Do we risk it? Because these are rookies. And I don't think they have any sort of... Yeah, they have no like special upgrades in. But I think it's early enough we might be able to get away with just sending them as is. Oof, this is a hard one. Because we have 20 and because we have 42 intel. Right? But you know what? Intel, I consider that the least valuable of all the resources we have, because Intel, you get a bunch of that on a regular basis, and two, you don't really need it as much as you need the other like 4 main resources for late game stuff. Once you hit a certain point, you don't really need Intel anymore, and after that, you're just stockpiling Intel. So the question is, do I sacrifice like some of our least valuable currency, like basically half of our least valuable currency, well, more than half of it, and what we currently have, and just sort of protect them against an ambush? You know what? I think it's a good idea to protect them against an ambush, because there are rookies, and I don't know. On the flip side, this might be good for them. It might give them some solid experience. But also get them killed. You know what? Let's risk it. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's risk it. Let's just risk it.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
I'm thinking about it too much. But yeah, you want to keep that in mind. Ambushes do happen on missions, and they will go badly. I would recommend you consider blocking them. A capture is the worst thing that can happen.
You know,
because you can't control
a
a capture.
Today, if it weren't for your father.
A wound is not so bad. It just means the soldier's out for a few days.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a
That's not so
miracle.
bad.
I'm not entirely sure how we deciphered their system.
Let's just start.
But we'd still be half buried in the...
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe.
Oh, this is the Avatar
The
project.
exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar.
Okay, so
I believe the black site we had previously
important,
uncovered
so guys,
to be
I'm
but
gonna
a
be
part
quiet.
of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source
Not the very bottom?
I am still unable to determine.
it's ours.
All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all.
So this is a very well
we will
animated
take
cutscene.
whatever measures necessary to eliminate
Just look how subtle
this
the
threat,
blue and the orange
Commander.
like land on his shoulders. Go back and rewatch that,
Tracking the aliens' progress on this.
and watch how
project here.
subtly the blue and the orange
They
light
finish what they've started.
hit his shirt.
It sounds like
his
it'll
shirt.
be the end for all of
like,
us.
no, his jacket. Let's say his jacket. Okay, so this is the Avatar project. If this fills up, a timer starts, and then if you have a certain amount of days until that timer hits 0. Once it hits 0, you lose the game. So I suggest you pay attention to it. But right now, don't worry about it, because once you first get it, you got plenty of time. That's plenty of time, and you can slow it down by completing missions and special missions and and doing like special missions on the world map or special missions in the resistance ring. So either way, there's a lot of ways you can slow and mitigate that out. As they come up, I will talk more about them, but for now, let's just get into it. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Alright, there is a building in there we could... Okay, so we got plenty of places we can... Start with that. Yeah, we'll do that first. Did we do a power relay, or do we... No, we got enough power to do one more building, so let's just do it. Now, what do we have here? We have a resistance ring, we have a guerrilla tactics school. Do we do a proving ground? Okay, proving ground is good if we have a lot of Illyrium cores. If we just have more, if we have more than 3 cores, then I'll do it. But if we just have like 1 or 2 cores, then no. Inventory, yeah. That's a scope. Just 2 cores. I don't know if it's worth it.
I got a report of some creaking down by the after.
You know what? I don't think it is worth it. So let's go down the list of things we can do. We can do a training center. I don't know about that. We could do a workshop, but my issue with a workshop is it's very expensive, and you might want to consider deconstructing it later. And I don't like to deconstruct things because once you get enough engineers, you're not gonna need it, but you're gonna need the other buildings like to be permanent. Like for instance, resistance comms. You're gonna need a resistance comm. Yeah, let's look at our situation. Do we have that many bonds? Training center is good with you if you have multiple bonds and a few high-level people. No, we don't have. We have like 1 bond. See, there's a little blue check. Yeah, this is 1 bond, and we can go without that for at least a month. A laboratory. Maybe. Increasing the research speed will be very helpful. Plus getting a bunch of breakthroughs, yeah, that's always good. We don't need a power relay. We're gonna build a power relay on the next floor, basically. An infirmary. How about we just try not to get hit? Is my stance on the infirmary. But then again, we'll probably need it sooner rather than later. As resistance comm, here's my stance on resistance comms. The first 3 months, the first 3 like pay periods, resistance comms are like way low on my priority list. I prefer to find a resistance ring action that increases our contacts that way, or go on missions, or go on what is it? Get a extra contact via scanning on the globe. Sometimes you can scan on the globe and get an extra resistance contact. Like just getting it other than setting up a resistance comms, because the resistance costs money and power and space and time, and you could be building other stuff, and you only really at the start you only really want 3 places to scan from, because you're going to have guerrilla ops that come up, and now they can only take place in 3 places at the end of each month. So my suggestion is to just set up 3 places. Like the second pay period, like the first pay period, it only takes place in 1 area. Second pay period, 2 places. Third pay period, they expand to 3, and they stay at 3 for the rest of the game. So my suggestion would probably set 3 contacts and just leave it at that, because we're at max already. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a laboratory. Now I'm going to show you why it's important to do laboratories early, and this is a good showcase of that, because we'll be able to get through the research tree much quicker and that's going to be helpful at the beginning of the game. Seems like it's not that much, but it gets to a point where you're like, yeah, all right, I need more research to be done like quickly, because that'll be a bottleneck for you. I would say in like the 3rd or 4th month, if you don't have a decent amount of scientists. Like, how many scientists do we have? We have 1 scientist. You know what? Maybe we might do an infirmary, actually. No.
Lab Commander, we pushed our current power systems to the limit.
We'll put you
We
in
don't have
there,
any
and
capacity
you'll
to
be building
spare,
it quicker.
which means we can't expand our facilities further.
We'll also be building quickly, so this isn't a slow... Yeah, we got, what you call it? Let's check it out. Yeah, so we have 1... Okay, so we got that coming in fast. That's good.
Market is open.
Okay, we can buy a new engineer. Oh, I'm glad I didn't spend that intel now, because we could use that too. Oh, that's right! I just remembered. We were making contact. Yeah, we got 3 contacts, so we didn't really need to save that intel. But you know what? It works out, because we can save it up and get a new engineer. And engineers are really important. Like, I was talking about not needing the workshop in my experience, but I always try and get as many engineers as I possibly can in early games. That's in the early game. I try to get as many engineers as I can. I'm just dedicated to getting engineers. I'll forego other missions, but it might be a good idea to consider getting engineers, because I might not be able to get that workshop up and running. Well, you know what? We'll do power source next, and then we'll worry about the engineers. Notice I'm spending a lot of time thinking about that. That's really important.
Market is open.
Like the meta game here is really important. The campaign map is super important. If you're losing, the game is usually because you're not doing the campaign map right. So my suggestion is to really think about every single decision. Was he interested? Sectoral corpses? Advent port officer? No, let's not spend our sectoral corpses. Sectoral corpses are very valuable. Do we spend intel on that? No, I say again, we save it.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
Scan here. Let's finish up this scan.
I can't wait to hear what excuse my people come up with for having let Advent get the jump on them.
Did you honestly expect you
Alright, I knew this was gonna happen. So let's just go do it.
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do? So the exit is all the way over there. Yeah, I pretty much knew we were gonna deal with a ambush. I'm glad I said yes, though. I said no to. Give me the intel because I needed. They look like the same haircut. We gotta look at their haircuts after this. If they survive. We'll put effort. I'll put effort into their appearance if they make it past this level. Sorry, mission. Overwatch.
Good copy, moving on target. Affirmative, covering now. We've got Advent here.
Oh, that's good. Alright. When you get promoted, let's promote the other one. 96, goodbye. Nice reload. Now in Overwatch. Okay, we'll move up with you and then Overwatch. I'm gonna move up a bit because we need to keep going. Okay, we'll do a reload with you.
Ready to engage.
We haven't moved much in a couple of turns, but that's okay. We need to take those guys out. I didn't want them on our backs as we move them. So, in case you hadn't noticed, your initial when you initially land, there'll always be reinforcements that drop right on top of you. So I would recommend holding back that turn and hitting an Overwatch as they make an appearance. It saves you a lot on like right now because I don't have to worry about them. I don't have to worry about other stuff that's coming up. There's a lost horde coming in. See, lost swarm. We took down one. This is unfortunate that we are in the middle of a lost swarm. How about we reload? You Overwatch. Overwatch isn't that bad to me when the target's moving towards you. Like the Lost, they're melee, so they'll come at you, which is good because you get a hit percentage, or the closer something is to your soldier, depending on the weapon. Alright. Let's keep going forward. Alright, is that high cover? That's half cover. Oh, she was out in the open. So that was a good thing she hit that. I would have used a grenade on that, honestly. That's a really good thing that she hit that. We can double move because I don't think there's... They set this up pretty good in this game. Generally, they don't have like multiple units on top of each other because they know you probably only have 2, maybe 3 units at your disposal, so they keep it relatively small. Let's push you up here.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming.
Alright, more incoming. That's what I like to hear. Should I reload? Yeah.
On my way.
Should Overwatch as well.
Come get some. Huh?
So they're only like one a unit. Oh, they even showed us this dude. That's good. That is good. Get in the high cover. Part of me wants to take a shot at that dude. That was a later action. That's fine. That went as well as I thought it would go. 69%. Do we take this shot? Or do we just... I say hunker down. Overwatch with Lost, buddy. See how that works out for you. %. If we missed that 80%, dude, we were just fated to miss it. Nothing we could do about it. Let's get a reload going. That's a 51. Didn't know we could reach through a wall. That's fine. How did you... Whatever. Okay.
Moving to designated position. Good to go.
Let's move out.
Overwatch.
Let's move up with you and reload. You still want to be careful because you can still run across your odd surprise out in this situation. Like right now.
Negative damage. Posición confirmada.
53.
Vamos, céntrate. Moving to designated coordinates.
67.
What do we got here?
Alright.
Kill confirmed.
Okay, we'll get here.
Boy.
We get all this stuff. An advent datapad is good because it gets us intel if we research it. And that's a lot of hit points on that Lost, and that was a terrifyingly bad miss. Like, what were you aiming at? Madam? Thank you.
Enemies down.
Let's just hope you land as many shots as you can.
Target neutralized.
So we're getting XP for these soldiers, which is really important. Because I didn't get that much, I didn't level up too many soldiers last month. And that's going to cost us.
Enemy down.
Well, would have cost us if I hadn't looked across this. Alright, we got this one doofus running out here by himself. Look at him. Look at him. Alright. Since you're almost empty, we won't leave with you. We'll leave with her. Okay. Do we put you up here? Yeah, we'll put you up here because that's good cover. Alright, we'll take you up there too. And we're pretty much done here. Just wait to turn.
Rolling.
Evac All.
Ready to boogie. All members of Wraith 1 have been successfully evac'd.
Yeah, you know what? We'll leave it like that. That's a good one. 20 combined kills. Their first mission together. That was a baptism by fire.
One by one, we're evening up the score, Commander. Good work out there.
Okay, you're a specialist. That's good. You're a ranger. That's excellent as well. And you got a fair amount of levels for your excursion. Fair amount of XP, I should say. Good job, everyone. Good job.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
The resistance factions have helped to locate our captive soldier. We have solid intel on the location of our soldier that was taken prisoner by the Chosen. This is our chance to mount a rescue.
We'll hold off on that.
Commander,
But before
Boss has been captured. We should do everything we can to get him back before the Chosen do God knows what to him.
we got scientists. We can. I said we send you, and we send you. And we won't worry about someone. So we'll get a scientist.
Your people can keep up.
Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
I probably shouldn't mention this on the air, but I got a serious crush developing for that mysterious commander running things over at XCOM. And I'm not sure if we're talking about a man or a woman here, but still, you seen what's been going on? Just today, he or she kicked the hell out of some Advent goons like it was just another day at the park. Oh.
You okay there, buddy? Alright. Okay, we'll keep scanning until we get another mission. We're going to finish scanning this and then we'll...
We just got word that the resistance hit
Supply raid.
We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Supply raids are always good for you. Okay, what is your specialty? Your medical protocol, okay. You're the medic, that's good. I think we're a little bit behind on the... Let's give you the stun grenade. I think we're a little bit behind on the research. Alright. I'll have to check into it. Do we need to build another item? No. No, we don't need it. We might want to build a second flashbang. Because you get mind control, it'd be nice to have a second flashbang there to help us out. Do we want to have two snipers here? Let's say we send a Reaper. Yeah, we're sending the other sniper. What is your ability? Oh yeah, you're a long-range sniper. We'll send you, because you're the other sniper. It's a scope. We got two scopes. Yeah, I think this is good. This is a good team right here. Yeah, this is a good team. How much do we need to get you leveled up? 3? Okay. Okay, we can do 3. We can, well, personal combat stand. What's that? Mobility, speed, +1. Huh. Who do we want to give that to? I think we should give that to our scouts. It's a very weak and small one, but, you know. She doesn't need that much speed, but It'd be good to have.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Word is Advent is a resupply operation underway. It's a perfect opportunity for us to pick up some supplies for ourselves. Once deployed,
We'll kick off this mission, but we won't actually complete it this episode. We'll complete it next episode. But this has been
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates.
it's a supply crate one.
We have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves.
It's good because you can get more than you normally get, but it can also be bad because you could get less than what you normally get. I'll explain more in greater detail next time. But for now, this has been Series 4K, and this has been XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. I'll catch you in the next one. Please like and subscribe. If you like this video and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Helps my channel grow. It helps me put more content out there. So that out of the way. So goodbye. Take care.